Hi guys, long time no see. Welcome back to Just Kiwi's DIYs. I am going to be showing you guys how to fill letters with pictures on Cricut Design Space. Alright, let's start off. You're going to upload some pictures. Already done so, but this is how you do it from the beginning. You're going to pick whatever photos you want and then insert photos. Your images is going to appear really huge, so just make them smaller. Then you're going to go over to shapes and select square or whatever shape you're working with. I am working with a 12x4 design tile, so I'm just going to make it that size. And then you're going to do your text. I'm just going to do mom. And then you're going to change your text to whatever. Now, what I heard works best is called birthday bash text. And you'll see in a second why it works the best. It has a black border, so that's the reason why I feel like it works the best for this type of design. You're going to unlock your image and you're going to spread it as wide as your mock tile. Once you have it as your desired size, make sure you don't forget to lock that image in place. We're going to click that eye to make the background visible, and we're going to select all of our letters and hit unlock. Let's go ahead and move that background out the way so we can work with the gray letters. We're going to go ahead and repeat the process again and select these letters and ungroup them. Alright, so now that our letters are ungrouped, we are able to move them around. That way we have some room so we can fit our pictures in. Alright, so you're going to bring your first picture down, and what you're trying to do is try to fit the faces within the letter as much as possible. So, take your time with this part. I'm just playing around with the pictures and try to fit them within the letters as much as I can. And after you have your desired fit, I'll show you guys what to do next. So they look good to me. So you're going to select the whole letter, just one letter at a time, and hit slice. And it does just that. It slices the picture within the letter. Make sure you hit the X in the upper left hand corner just to get the scrap pieces of photo in the letter out of the picture, and just repeat the process. Go ahead and scoot your letters back together and make sure you select them all, and we're going to align them center vertically. I kind of messed up and did horizontally, so you can see that they squished together. So just hit undo, try it again, and you're going to center vertically, and then you're going to hit align again and center horizontally. Right here, I'm just going to make sure our black background is going to measure up correctly. And it's kind of not measuring up correctly, so this is where you just kind of play around with it. Make it bigger, make it smaller, do whatever you need to do just to make it fit for your liking. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to select all my letters and I'm going to group them back together. Alright, everything's looking good, so make sure you exit out of your template that you have for your tile And let's go ahead and start making it. I'm not sure why I put the two M's together, but we're not going to worry about that because this is going to be a print and then cut. So it doesn't really matter. Send it to your printer. When you do send it to your printer, make sure you add the bleed. I'll show you guys in a second. Make sure that it's green and it says add the bleed. That makes your picture quality like awesome. So just make sure that's on there. Next, once it's printed, your Cricut machine will tell you to load the material into the machine. So this is what it looks like printed with that added bleed. Don't worry about that first picture, it's an older picture, so you know, it looks a little faded, but it's still good. We're gonna send it through our Cricut machine to get cut. It's gonna cut around the letters. So that's why I said I wasn't really worried about the two M's being together, because I'm going to end up sticking them onto the towel. You guys will see in just a second. Make sure you pull the mat away from the material. That way you won't mess up anything. And you're going to just start on your next one. Last but not least, take whatever color vinyl you want and you're going to be cutting out that background. Now that everything is cut out, I am just wiping it off with alcohol just to free any like oils from my hands or any lint from it just sitting there. Go ahead and cut out your background letters first. And you make sure you keep that extra vinyl for just another project. Take your weeding tool and go ahead and weed out the center of your O and also weed out the background. So only thing that will be left or exposed will be the background letters. Now, I already made two of these before recording, so I'm just going to reuse this transfer tape. It's still good, it's still sticky, and go ahead and stick that baby on there and start smoothing it out. Once that's smoothed out without any bubbles, you're going to take the backing and you're going to pull it away from it. Now you can see my letter is still stuck on there, so just smooth it out as much as you can and just try it again. Okay, so this is the hardest part for me, sticking this on to, you know, whatever material you're trying to stick it on, because you want it to be even, and once it's stuck, it's stuck. So I learned a trick after I was done making this on Mr. Crafty Pants page about using parchment paper to make it even. So check that out so you won't be over there struggling like I was. Last but not least, you're going to be taking your letters and basically sticking it on like a sticker. I am almost to the finish line and almost finished with my project, and I realized, y'all, that I done up. Like, I end up putting the pictures in the wrong order, so I end up having to reprint them, which is fine. It happens, you know, but any mother would love this. It comes from the heart. It's sentimental, And you know what I always say, if you don't want to buy it, just DIY it. And thank you for watching my channel.